Hey, my lovelies. How's everybody doing? I'm cooking dinner. I thought I wanted to join me. I'm trying to do more lives. I'm at home, so I've got the Chromebook. So we're doing dinner. So y'all are on the Chromebook, and I can't show you, I don't think, everything. See that? It's chicken and rice and an empty frying pan. So we're making chicken bog for dinner. I don't like chicken bog, but everybody else at my house does. So that's what we're having for dinner. So I've got my rice going. I'm going to step over here and start the Instapot, and then I'm going to be back to cut some onions. And now my phone's going to go off. Let's see. Oh, it's Kroger. All right. So we're having chicken bog for dinner. Instapot's going. I ran out. I don't know if everybody knows what chicken bog is or not. I never knew what it was until me and my husband got together. So everybody's is different. It depends on where you live at, what you have. Typically, chicken bog is rice, chicken, sausage. Some people put pepperoni in it even. It just depends. So I've heard of people putting weird stuff in theirs. I don't know what y'all put in yours. I'm cutting up some onion right now. I'm going to throw it in the cast iron. I just seasoned the cast iron up again. Julie didn't know that you weren't supposed to wash it, so she threw some soap in there with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going. I'm going to cut my onion up and throw it in the pan. And then I'm going to get this chicken deboned, and then we're going to get the sausage going, frying in the frying pan as well. So today was definitely a Wednesday. Not that it felt like a Wednesday, but we're halfway through the work week. I'm supposed to be doing have Miss Karma this weekend. I'm super excited. I was supposed to watch my cupcakes like 2 weeks ago. That didn't happen. I was supposed to have my sugar baby last weekend. That didn't happen. So we are supposed to be set to have her this weekend, and she is the sweetest. I tell her she's my favorite to make her stop crying. She is my favorite. So, but I am. Oh, I didn't know I had that many updates on my Chromebook. Great goodness. The battery died, so I got locked out. I had to go back in and do it again. So kids are starting, well, some of my kids are starting school tomorrow. I've got a ton of videos to upload for y'all guys. We made it through the storm unscathed. We had some trees down, and that was it. So I am very, very excited. The yard work is pretty much done for the most part, and I'm excited about that. I don't like having a nasty yard. I think it bothers Nick to have a nasty yard. So gotta add rice to my shopping list. So I didn't know that y'all could see. I had a popcorn ceiling, and 2 years ago I lost my mind. Maybe it was more than that. Maybe 3 years ago I lost my mind, and I cut all the popcorn down, like wet the ceiling and went through and got rid of it. It was nasty. I'm gonna move y'all to the other side of the kitchen. So I got to change outlets. I didn't know my Chromebook had died. So I want to know, what's everybody cooking for dinner? I want to know. Wednesday night is usually tacos, I think, for most people. We used to do spaghetti on Tuesday nights. I got an onion that's got to be planted. I've never grown onions. We're going to try it and see how that turns out. And then I got to go back out to the garden, too. I had okra. This one's too big, so it's not going to be very tender, I'm sure. So, yeah, I put a little post up. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Let's see if I can turn this. I got y'all sitting in the fruit stand. Oh, that's even more annoying. Let's switch out baskets. All that noise? Gosh, knows. Ah, there we go. I don't do water and electronics by any means. So there we go. We're going to set y'all right there. So I've got onions going in the pan. Rice is going. So I'm going to chop up this sausage and throw it in the pan. And then I'm going to debone this chicken. So as I was saying, everybody's chicken bog is different. Nick personally does not like his wet stuff and his dry. Like, he wants dry chicken and rice. So he doesn't like to have soggy meals. He wants like the chicken cooked, the rice cooked, that type thing. So I had never heard of chicken bog. I had heard a few people mention it, like his dad was like every Sunday they cooked a chicken bog every Sunday. Around here, it's more in the country. You hear people talking about it. I don't think there's like a dedicated cook off for it that, like, you know, they have like chowder cook offs and things like that. They do have one for Brunswick stew around here. There is some kind of a chowder festival or something, I think, in one of the bigger cities close to us. But yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I don't mind cooking. I just don't follow recipes. So like, we'll have something really good one night and everybody loves it, and I can't make it a second time because I ain't got a clue what I put in it the first time. So I like cooking. It's a lot more forgiving than baking. I do a lot of baking because of my gluten allergy. So it's easier for me to um, cook than it is to bake. But I do enjoy baking. The lady that I grew up with, my babysitter, did a ton of baking and cooking, homemade cooking. She was a widow. So we would have a hot lunch, and then she would turn around, and that's what she had for dinner was leftovers. So she would eat a sandwich. We had a hot lunch, spaghetti, salmon patties, all kinds of stuff. And then she would have a sandwich for lunch, and she had leftovers for dinner. So I enjoy cooking. I enjoy baking. I like doing a lot of the stuff that's older that a lot of people don't remember, like sausage balls and things like that at Christmas, and different cobblers and cakes and stuff. I try to do. When I do bake, I like to bake stuff that is different, that I have never tried, so that if it doesn't turn out right, it's not that big a deal. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. Like macarons, I knew they were gluten free, and so I baked those, and I really, really liked them. But I didn't actually know if they were right or wrong because I'd never had them. So, but I've got sausages almost in the pan. Then I'm going to get started deboning this chicken. I'm using chicken thighs with skin on. I put 4 cups of water in the Instapot, and I cooked my chicken for 35 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and debone the chicken that I've got. I kept the 4 cups of water I had, and I just added the rice to it and started it going. So that's what I got going on in that pan. Now my chicken, I'm going to debone. I'm going to add it right straight in the pan with the onions and the sausage. So it's already cooked, but I use chicken thighs. I personally would rather have white meat than dark meat, but for chicken bogs, I always use chicken thighs. So I'm going to slide this over here so I can see. Nobody's told me what they're having for dinner yet. Come on, guys. I can't steal your dinner ideas. I've already started. I did cornbread and, we ate a bunch of junk food Friday. I did homemade cornbread. And I did some other stuff. French fries, and I think they did corn dogs. We had a bunch of sodium. So, but we had a storm that was supposed to come in. It bypassed us, luckily. We did not need any more rain. Like I said, I've got videos coming up from the storm and the storm damage we had. I'm going to hopefully get that edited and put on there today. I took y'all with me on a trip. Y'all haven't seen it yet. To ride out to pick up for my youngest's school supplies. So I got to go by and do that. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can get back to normal, at least if we're doing online school, right? I'm the only one signed up for my class that I'm starting in August, so we're going to wait and see how that goes. I really don't want to do night classes. I did night classes when my oldest was, little, but that was before me and my current husband got together. I did night classes. That was torture. Now I'm leaving this chicken in big chunks. I'm taking the bones out, but I'm leaving it in pretty big pieces so that when I mix it, it'll do its own thing. We're going to put some more seasoning in here, and I have some garlic that's going in here. Now, I can't eat this because there's onion and garlic in it. So I just left from the Dollar General, and I was going to get some cream cheese. I made a carrot cake Friday when I got home from work, and I was going to do it again and make some homemade icing, and I completely forgot about it until just now. There was no paper towels either. I went for paper towels, sausage, milk, and bread. I'm proud to say I came back with sausage, bread, milk. There were no paper towels. And the only thing I picked up I wasn't supposed to have was ice cream. Because I had a doctor's appointment earlier, and I'm not very happy with what they said. To my person who's telling me hello, hi, how are you? I can't see that far. That's okay. That's okay. I can see you, and I'll tell you hi. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. What time is it where everybody's at? Is it dinner time? Who knows? Who knows? If I get on videos, I'm screwed for the rest of the day. TikTok is where I get lost at. That's how I kill my time. Thank you for the subscribing. So this is my first cooking video. Most of my videos are with Mace. Ooh, y'all, my pressure cooker just made a noise. Oh, you're in Ireland. Bless you, honey. 10:30. I'm a good way to keep you up at 10:30 at night if you're trying to stay awake. My household's wide open all the time. At 10:30, I'm usually thinking about going to bed. I'm usually not in bed, but thinking about it. Bedtime lately is like 2 in the morning. I wish I could go to bed before then. But yeah, I had a doctor's appointment earlier that didn't go well. So, I ended up buying ice cream. We're going to see how that goes. Yeah, I'm trying to merge my videos with YouTube and Facebook together. So my Facebook page was pretty much just for all my handcrafted stuff, and it didn't turn out very well. It wasn't working pretty good. So I switched over to more of the YouTube stuff, and I enjoy doing the YouTube stuff more. I hope you have a great night, and good night to you. Good night and sweet dreams, as I tell my kids. If you're off to bed in La La Land, enjoy your evening. Yeah, I ended up trying to merge the two pages. So I'm trying to do a lot of the time-lapse videos. I think that's what people enjoy the most. But y'all guys tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see the time-lapse videos? Do you want to see the everyday around the house type stuff, the cleaning, the organizing? I don't mind doing review videos, but I don't really review a lot of stuff. I buy the stuff that I know works for me. And the washing machine was a gift, and that was just like a, hey, let's try it and see what happens thing. So If y'all don't follow me over on Facebook, make sure you do that. It's Heli Cole's Entourage. It is a private Facebook page, so it might be a little bit hard to find. I keep saying I'm going to post the link in my description so you guys can follow it, and I hadn't done it yet. So if you can find me, head over there to Facebook and subscribe. It is the same thing as my Facebook or as my YouTube channel. It is Heli Cole Entourage, and I go live there easier than I can here. So, y'all, this chicken is so hot. I'm burning my fingers. So, do that because it's easier, and I can do it a lot easier with my phone. So, the lives I can do in the house with the Chromebook, but outside of that, trying to do lives is ridiculous. I have to go through and upload them and edit them out, or I have to film them with pre-editing put in there and then upload them. And I didn't have power. We were without power with the hurricane. So now that the hurricane's gone, I'm back to trying to get it done, but I just haven't been filming. We've just, nothing's going on. There's nothing to film. I've been cleaning and organizing, which I did my first hyperlapse for that before the storm prep came in. But y'all guys, share with me what you want to see. Lord, that chicken's hot. I got people, I think, who just prefer to hear my mouth. I had a lady tell me in one of my videos she could hear me talk all day about a yellow bucket. My yellow bucket needs replacing. It is getting old. It still works. I did find out I probably need to do an update on my Cup It review for my washing machine. FYI, when you go camping, don't leave clothes in it. We went camping in July, almost a month ago. Yeah, I found that bathing suit bottom from Target that was so cute that I lost. It was in the bottom of the washer machine that had turned into a science project. It was fuzzy. So, yeah, we're hoping it recovers with extra loving and bleach. So, great day, this chicken. Y'all. It's a whole lot easier to do it this way, though. So, I don't mind. Again, I don't cook this all the time. Every once in a while. Special occasions, kind of. It just means, well, I guess because my husband's dad made it when he was growing up. It's special to him. And I can't make it the same way Littles did, so. Though I never had it when Littles cooked it. I try to make it for him. July, August, and September are not the greatest months for us. We lost a lot of loved ones. We lost we lost his dad and my sunshine in August, and we lost his dad in September. But they were both sick in July. They passed in separate years, but the summer months just don't quite seem the same. So we try to move on. Thinking about my sunshine makes my eyes water. We're coming up on her birthday and her passing this weekend, matter of fact. So I always leave her some blue hydrangeas, and I'll be making that trip Sunday to do that. Her birthday was also in August. Good gravy, this chicken, y'all, is hot. It's done, but it is hot. So I've got almost 5.5 pounds of chicken, and it was just one small pack of smoked sausage that was up at the Dollar General that I grabbed in the Eckerd stuff. And it was one small onion, and 4 cups of rice. Now I have a family of 6. So this is what they are eating. I'll probably have a bowl of cereal. So that's going to be, now I'm not putting the skin in there. I cooked the chicken with the skin on in the Instapot, but it's not going back into the stuff. So I'm going to season this up with some salt and pepper and some other seasonings. And then we're going to marry it all together in the end. Now, the rice I'm cooking by itself, and then I'm going to salt and pepper it. And then I'm going to add an entire stick of butter to it. Because if you eat white rice, what color it's really supposed to be is a shade of yellow from all the butter you added. So I'm going to put a whole stick of butter in there. And then we are going to attempt to get it all back in this huge frying pan. I have a 15-inch skillet. I always try to cook everything in the cast iron, and then it gets moved over into a bigger pot to actually be cooked in. But if I can get it all back in, my rice is almost done. If I can get it back in the skillet, then it's going to stay in there. So that's my goal. I like for the rice to be, I don't want it mushy, but I don't want it hard either. So we're going to put it back in the cast iron just so the edges can cook up a little bit. And I'm still waiting on my onions. I threw everything in the pan. Rice is done. I'm going to show y'all this cool gadget I bought that works so cool. And if I had known the size of the gadget was going to be, then I'd have bought a different design. But before I give it away, let me go ahead and get this done and wash up. And then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because it's cool. Look, after I said I'm not reviewing anything else, because I don't buy stuff, we're going to do a review, a built-in review, and we didn't even plan on it. See how well that works out? Oh, this chicken is hot. Okay, so I've got all the chicken, all the gristle, cartilage, bones, whatever you want to call it. It's all been pulled. I got this one tray. So let me wash up right quick, and then I'll tell y'all what this cool gadget is. Okay. Let's see if I can find it first. I gotta find it. I think my person went to bed that I was chatting with earlier. She was over in Ireland. But I love it when y'all guys make a comment. I don't know what's going on. Nick's calling. Hold on. Hello? Hey, babe. Yes, sir. Awesome, awesome. Be very careful. Cool. Okay. All right, love you. Bye. Okay. So, before we do all that, let's see if I can show y'all what's in the frying pan. Oh. Yep, I got to get a tripod for y'all guys. Ta-da! That's the pile of everything I just chunked in there. So we're going to stir this up. Now, there's no salt, pepper, anything in here. This is literally just onion, sausage, and chicken. So, it does smell nice, but I'm not eating it. So, let me show y'all this cool trick. Here's my built-in review that I said I wasn't doing because I never buy anything. All right, so here's my review. What, Cameron?
I said, but you're also an awesome mom.
But I'm also an awesome mom. Do y'all see this? Y'all see this? It's a very strange contraption. Let me tell you what it's for. So I bought, this requires me to think as well. No, I think it goes this way. Okay. see what we got. Yeah, that's right. So it actually fits on your Instapot. So I'm going to cut this off. And I bought this for Maisley. But check it out. Put it on wrong. I don't know if you can see it. But it throws the cheese away from your cabinet. So when I bought this, it was to go in Maisley. I didn't use it in here because when I cut it off, it would send the steam straight up in the air. And I was worried about it messing up the cabinet. Well, Maisley being in such a small space, I was petrified that if I cut it on in Maisley, that it was going to really do damage inside. Oh, y'all are falling. That it was really going to do some serious damage inside my cabinets. So I got this, and we didn't even use it because I used it as a slow cooker. So I think I may have used it one time, and that was it. But it's not as loud. None of it goes to any of the cabinets. And because it is positioned, as soon as it releases all the steam, I'll show it to you. But it has little indents in each spot. So you hook it on, and then whichever way you turn it, you just have to think about it before you do it. It directs the steam in that direction. Well, in the picture, it was like this big. And I'm like, that's not cute. Well, here's the cute thing. They had Shrek that would come out of his ears, and you could twist his ears in different directions. They had fire hydrants. They had some different animals, that type thing. They come in different colors as well. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll get one. And if I had known it was going to be this big, because I was like, Shrek this big with little ears is not going to be cute. But if I had known that it was going to be this big, and it's pretty big. I mean, it covers the size of my hand. If I had known it was going to be this big, I probably would have gotten Shrek. But this one is easier to clean. So the hole inside of here is bigger. So it's really easy to run water through it and clean it. But as you can see, there's a hole in all 4 spots. So you can hook it on in different spaces, and then it'll direct the steam in whichever direction you want it to go. So it's really easy. They had different colors other than black. I didn't get a different color for whatever reason. In the picture, the Instapots were black, and I was like, oh, that would match better. And then it arrived, and I remembered my Instapot is blue with flowers. So it doesn't match. They didn't have a blue one, but yeah, it doesn't match. But that's okay. So I'm going to grab a stick of butter to throw in the rice, and I'm going to season it up right quick, and then we're going to throw everything together. All right. To my one viewer that's held out the whole time, you're amazing. My numbers have fluctuated a little bit, but you're amazing. Shout out to you. Okay, let's stir this rice. I think I had my... Uh-oh. Piece of cartilage. It's got to go. Gristle, I don't know what y'all call it. That's what I call it. So this needs just a little bit more water. It's not quite done yet. So what we're going to do, this is how I told y'all how my cooking goes, right? This is what we're going to do. We're going to add 1 south of the border cup of water to it. And we're going to stick the lid back on it for another 5 minutes. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and stick this butter in here. I'm not sure what happened, but that's okay. Yes, I can cook rice in a pot. Do I want to? No. Another hack, if you flip these upside down and shake them, like roll it, it really does work. It makes a lot of noise, so I'm not going to do it in y'all's ear though. But it 100% works. So we're just going to dump it in there. Do I measure it? Absolutely not. I'm more of a pepper person anyway than a salt person. My mother-in-law, on the other hand, is a salt person. I think she could get a salt block that the horses use, lick it, and be content. All right, here we go. We're going to do another 5 minutes on that. We're going to reset the pressure on it. And in the meantime, we're going to season up Chicken Bog. So let's see if we can get y'all a halfway decent shot of what we got going on. So there's onions in it anyway, but we're going to put some chives in it. Again, I don't measure a thing. It's called throw it in there. And we're going to stick some salt and some pepper in it. I like big peppercorns. This is not, but I do like the bigger ones. And we're going to throw some paprika in there and some poultry seasoning in there. So we went camping and I have bought paprika. I have paprika here. So then I had to come home and marry all my seasonings together. And that just irritates me. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for crushed red pepper flakes. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. We're going to put a little bit of cumin in there. But I'm looking for crushed red pepper. Oh, there we go. I'm proud to report that the local beaches, they are not back open for business, but they do once again have power. And that makes me happy. That means things are returning to normal around here. And I'm so excited when things can return to normal. Now, again, there's onions in this, so with my IBS, I can't have this. But we're not done. I'm going to get some garlic out of the fridge, and we're going to throw some garlic in there. So, y'all hold that thought. It's almost 1 o'clock, y'all. I got a new wine. Ooh, that's where our next field trip's going to be. Y'all can go with me to the winery. Got to go pick up my wine. Don't y'all want to do that? So I am a Heritage Club member with one of the local wineries. It is, matter of fact, the only wine that I drink. And it is time for me to go pick up my wine. So, that being said, I usually do put just a little bit of wine in here. I usually put whatever is open in here. So we're going to see what's open in the wine cooler and throw a little bit in. And then we're waiting on the rice to come up to pressure. And as soon as it comes up to pressure, we'll go ahead and throw it in. What are y'all doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's telling me to put back on my piece.
Haha, I got a red and a white open. So, I actually grabbed the red for me.
Yeah, they're making bread. Bread's still alive. See, there's nothing.
And the whites for the chicken. Okay. So again, I'm not measuring none of it. I'm just dumping it in there. Although, when I make my wine slushy, This is not the right amount. It's a half bottle. Now I don't have a half bottle.
They got bread in Los Santos.
It smells so good, although I don't drink it or eat it. So the only thing I can use to cover this with is a pizza pan, because my frying pan is so ginormously large. So we're going to leave this, put the wine back up, and grab my glass. And I'm sure y'all thought I was joking when I said I drink my wine out of a jelly jar. I was not joking. I really do drink my wine out of jelly jars because I can. I have wine glasses. I got a whole shelf of wine glasses. Oh, y'all fell. Where are you going? I know what y'all doing. Y'all wanted to see my wine glass collection. Hold that thought and I'll show you. Thanks to my mother-in-law, I have a ton of wine glasses. They're everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. So I'm waiting. Oh, we're waiting. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go on the rice. Oh, that's yummy. Oh, that's yummy. Now, all of their wine is sweet. Maybe I'll do a wine tasting with y'all one day. Maybe. Who wants to see a wine tasting? Maybe we'll do that with my next wine shipment. We always get one of the same ones in August. So, 4 minutes. What are we going to do for 4 minutes? Let's see. 3 minutes. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We finally respond to somebody. Because I'm not rude, y'all. I can type. I do it for a living, too. I really do. I type for a living. But I'm getting ready to be a plumber for a living. Can you imagine if you called the plumber for your stopped up toilet and I'm the one that showed up? My sink's leaking. Okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes to fix it. I am a jack of all trade and master of few. I wear many hats, but I enjoy it. Come on, rice. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I like to have dinner done before Nick gets here. As soon as this rice gets done, I'm losing my pants. As soon as the rice gets done, y'all just seen me shake to get my pants up, and I got my steps in for my hour. 250 steps an hour. That little shimmy I did was my goal right there. That child. Lives on a tablet. I think that's how he breathes. Cameron.
Yeah.
Get off the phone.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Can't watch any of my videos.
No.
No, put it on torch.
He's got to live on a telephone. Got to. All right. Countdown to done. Go get your stuff ready for school. Go get your uniform.
I don't already have it.
I don't know. It's a good option though for you.
I
Thursday, you can wear your PE uniform. Bye.
I already have it out there.
All right. Well, you got to pack your lunch. Pack your lunch.
Where should I pack for lunch?
Oh, when the rice is done.
Where should I pack for lunch?
Oh, look. Just for grins and giggles, we'll let y'all see how it works without the thing on it now. Oh, it didn't even build up pressure in that amount of time. Ha! Well, I know it did,
So much for pressure.
but maybe it wasn't enough. I don't know. I don't care as long as my rice is done. And it is. All right. Let's throw this together and call it dinner. Now, it's already seasoned up. Now, what I'm going to do once I put it all together is I'm going to leave it
Well, I got a question.
in the frying pan.
Are you going to edit me out of your videos or you're actually going to keep me in it?
Depends on how much you get on my nerves between now and then. Bye.
Well, if you're not going to edit me, but you're probably going to edit me for saying this,
Bye.
you go on Amazon and
Bye. Can I go on
Amazon?
Amazon?
Edit me out.
Can I go on Amazon? No. Go on somewhere. I do have a pot holder up under there, guys. I don't know of any graceful way to do this, so we're just going to scoop it out and chunk it in there. Man, this pot is warm. So y'all can see what I'm doing. Fat finger. Oh no, I forgot I had a touch screen there for a second. All right. It looks like mashed potatoes. It's not. It's rice.
Did you put butter in it?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Nicholas makes the rice harder than a brick and no butter.
You better quit talking.
Seriously.
Don't be talking ugly
Nicholas always.
about the cooking.
I'm not talking about your cooking. I'm talking about Nicholas's cooking.
Don't talk bad about the chefing. You need to get Sammy fed.
Oh man, I was taking you.
Oh man, I thought you was gonna say something else. I said go feed the dog, boy. All right.
Hey. Oh, I thought he was
I mean, I know rice grows when you cook it. Great day.
Is it big or
For
is it
some reason, the bottom of it is not releasing from the pan very well, but that's all right. So,
What are you gonna name this video?
it's called Cameron Feed the Dog or Lose Electronics for 2 weeks.
Dang.
We're skipping the week and the 24 hours. That's what it's called. Tough love. Do like you told, boy. All right. This is hot. I gotta set this down.
You should like read comments for the next video. Just read it.
All right. So we're gonna mix this all up, and it did all fit. It did all fit. It smells amazing. And there you got it. Chicken Bog. Chicken Bog in the South. It smells delicious, but I'm still not eating it. But I cook a lot of stuff that I just can't have. I usually cook 2, if not 3 different meals every night. And I'm fine to have cereal to go to bed. It does not hurt my feelings at all, one bit. So, like I said, it's about 5.5 pounds of chicken. It's 2 of the long links of the smoked sausage, a small onion, some spices, 4 cups of rice. Chicken was chicken thighs with the bone in and the skin in. I threw them in the Instapot for 35 minutes. I'd say, and I've used 2 south of the border cups of water. And 2 or 1? 2. And then I cooked it for 35 minutes. And when it was done, I deboned it. I threw my onion and my sausage in the pan. And I cooked the rice in the cooking liquid from the chicken. And then we threw it all together. There you got it. Tonight's dinner in the Long household. Chicken Bog. I'm not eating it. So, I'm going to finish my glass of wine. in my jelly jar. Just edit some videos for y'all guys. And I'll check in with y'all later. Bye, my lovelies. Sammy Boo.